Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading, we are going over what have they realized? What has your person on your mind realized about you, the connection, possibly feelings, recent realizations, recent aha moments that they've had concerning to you or your connection. So I have three piles for you guys today. Pile one, we have this moss agate star along with this card, and we are using the tarot of the mystical moments for pile one. Pile two, I have the crow tarot paired with this beautiful clear quartz crystal, our powerhouse crystal, right? This is the Crow Tarot for pile two. And pile three, I'm using the Orion's Animal Tarot paired with this lovely skeleton key for pile three. So take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one and you're having a hard time choosing, feel free to watch more than one. You could just have messages in more than one pile. Your person could have a lot of recent realizations. You can watch different piles for different people. That's totally fine. I am reading this from a romantic perspective, but you can look into non-romantic connections, get some realizations. You may just have to tweak some love messages here and there, but I think you'd still find information on that as well. I'm trying to think what else. I am available for personal readings. You can find the information in the description below. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A lot of people do watch these, so I do my best to go over everything, but it's your job to use your discernment and ask yourself, is this right for me? Yes or no? And trust your intuition and the hits that you get. Another friendly reminder, tarot is for insight and guidance. If you find yourself being obsessive about any of these things, maybe take a break. Tarot is not fortune telling. We are looking into the energy of the connections. Energy just shift and change. So again, this is meant for guidance and insight and some entertainment and for fun. So yeah, that's what we're here doing, and I feel blessed and grateful to be able to read for you and to channel for you. So I will leave these up for a moment. Feel free to pause the screen if you need more time. The timestamps will be in the description box below or the pinned comment. Just click on your timestamp and it'll take you right to your spot in the reading. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you at your pile. Bye guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile one, you picked the moss agate star and the tarot of the mystical moments, and we are going over what have they realized. What has your person realized? What epiphanies have they had? Aha moments about you, the connection, anything that you need to know about. So I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. For the rest of you that do enjoy the energy check-ins, let's start there. So the point of the energy check-in is for at least something, if not all of this, to resonate for you or your situation or how you're currently feeling about something. Something in here should be like, I'm in the right spot. So let's see, energy check-in, pile one, energy check-in, pile one, energy check-in, pile one, energy check-in, pile one, and one less card. Okay. So let's see, well, we have a flipper, we have trust. It is safe to trust in the situation. So there could be a shift where there's been a trust shift, or you could feel like you always trusted this person, or trust could just be a big factor in this connection. Could be something that you talk about a lot or think about a lot when it comes to this. We have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So a lot of passion between the two of you. We have Aries, so a fire sign here. So one of you could be an Aries. The life purpose of Aries is a born leader, pioneer. March, April time also could just be important. So the Aries are extroverted, competitive, driven, rebellious, and optimistic. They enjoy competitive sports and adventure. So that could be relative in this connection. Maybe there's a little fun competitive nature, sports vibe going. They're very fiery and impulsive. I think about Aries also being connected to Mars, which is, you know, that passionate kind of fire planet. So no shortage of passion in this connection. We have community. So there could be a community tie with this person. Someone could do stuff with the community. There could be more people involved, so you guys could have the same group of friends, something like that. A very communal kind of vibe here. There's something resonant there. The number 39 may be important. We have Lover in the Night, temporary. So this could have started off temporary. This could be something that's moving into something more. I think about Lover in the Night, again, very passionate. Like this could have been like a connection that started very, very quickly. Very vibrant energy. We have healing, shadow work, inner child work. So there could be healing going on. You could be catalyzing each other for healing. Somebody could be working on a lot of shadow work or just healing in general. Something about this person's energy could be very healing to you, or vice versa. And then we have intuition, knowing, extrasensory perception, ESP. So there is an intuitive connection, something that intrigues you in your intuition about this person. You could feel like there's just something special here. The number 12 is here as well. I need to point that out. So if any of that sits true for you, let's jump into your person's realizations. We did have, the opening card was the Knight of Wands. Sometimes I have rhyme and reason for why I pick them. I sometimes shuffle through a deck, and I just like this one. Something called to me to use this jumping through a fiery hoop. Again, passion. We have the Knight of Wands. That's very like going after this, like just this passion, this intensity that draws you two together. There could be a sense of a challenge or needing to jump through hoops for this. That might be resonant for someone as well. But I'm going to put this guy back in here, and we're going to look at what realizations has pile one's person had. What realizations has this person had towards this connection? I love this deck. I have a hard time shuffling it. It's very stiff, but I love this deck so much. This deck was donated to the channel by Holly over at Crystal Rose Tarot. Recently did a collab with her. She's amazing. Love Holly to pieces. Okay, so let's see. What does this person realize? We have a 9 of Pentacles. This is a card about self-reliance, can be about independence. It also can be about value and abundance and worth. So I'm really drawn into the fact that she's kind of holding this bird up, you know, almost like a confidant. Like there could be a realization around like the information that you share, the ability to connect here in a very abundant way. Again, 9 of Pentacles is very abundant energy. There's so much value. So this person could have like a lot of like a value in what you say. For some reason, I feel like this little birdie is telling her stuff. So there's something in the value and the way that you speak and the knowledge that you carry. All right, we have a 4 of Cups. If there was a recent missed opportunity or possible rejection, there could be some realizations around that. We're going to clarify all these to get a little bit more of a message. Let's see. The Strength card. So Leo energy showing up now. We have 2 fire signs here. This also could be like the strength in this connection. The strength that this person feels towards you. We have a 7 of Swords. Interesting. So 7 of Swords is kind of, it's concealing of information. It can be seen as a very sneaky energy. But let's clarify all these real quick and get a better thing. What does this person realize? Why is this what is this realization around Nine of Pentacles? Page of Wands, and we have this person kind of looking through this magnifying glass. So I really feel like this person has had some realizations around how they see you, how they see your value, how they see what you bring to the table. We have a Six of Swords. So there is a feeling of a realization around moving beyond some sort of either missed opportunity or rejection, or moving through, moving past something. If there was like something that was stuck, the way they're showing me is like moving from stuck energy of feeling like I don't know what to do, and a realization that I can move forward, I can move past this. We have a Two of Swords. So this person, there's a realization that I need to make a choice here. I can't sit in this in between. So if you're like in a situationship, or, you know, kind of like a shit or get off the pot situation, it does feel like this person is having realizations around needing to make a choice, and having the courage to do so. So the Strength card can be about courage as well. So choosing to have courage to make this choice, to not feel stuck, to not stay restricted. Now, interesting, let's see what realizations around the Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Instead of holding back, I think this person realizes they need to invest in things. So this is, you know, strategic energy of concealing something. This is an energy of actually planting the seeds, putting in the time, putting in the effort, putting in the worth. We have 7-7 here. Sevens could be important for somebody. 7-7. Maybe someone's born 1977. I don't know. I'm seeing literally the year 1977. Anyways, yeah, there does feel like a realization of like, I realize that I can't hold back. I actually need to invest. I need to share. I need to, you know, let someone know where I've come from, what's going on with me. And then our overall energy for realizations is a Page of Cups. So our messenger of emotions is a realization that this person has had. So overall, I really feel like this person is realizing a lot about your worth, what you bring to the table, how much value that you have. Not that I don't necessarily get the vibe that this person didn't see your value to begin with. It's just having more realizations of how much it's really meant, like you really meant to this person, how much just who you are has meant to this person. And this person's realizing that they have to have the courage to step up and show up the way that you have. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a recent message shared, or a recent like truth shared, maybe coming from your end, and this person realizes that they need to do that too. They need to be open, they need to be vulnerable, they need to have the courage to show you the sides of themselves that they like to keep hidden, instead that they need to put those out there. They need to plant the seeds, they need to make that time and the investment, is the realizations that this person's having. And like you know, they do have some emotion here, that it's like this person looking at their own heart, like looking deep into their emotions, and seeing what it is that is stirring here and what they can share. We have a Four of Pentacles right under here, which is all about holding on to something, not wanting to let things go. And so there could be a realization for some of you, this person's like, I don't want to let this go. I want to continue to build and grow and see where this can grow into. Fours tend to be like foundational numbers. So growing something, possibly, you know, creating a home together. She is holding on to this house, not wanting to let it go. And then we have this Ace of Wands, which is, you know, this new passionate beginning coming in, this next phase, the opening up the book to see what can grow here after planting these seeds. And then this beautiful energy of the Queen of Wands, and realizing like this worth, the confidence, the beauty, the shine that comes from this connection. Okay. All right. I want to pull out my little Epiphany deck to see what other realizations this person's had. So, I am just not a good shuffler today. We watch and we don't judge. All All right, anyways, if you know, you know. That's, we listen, we don't judge. But anyway, all right. I am a nerd. All right, what other epiphanies does this person had? Earning trust back, starting from the bottom. So if this trust is here because there's been a lack of trust or a loss of trust, this person is realizing that I need to earn this trust back, and it starts from the bottom. This also can be about putting in that effort, planting that seeds, putting in the time. That's a realization this person has. It's like, sometimes I have to stop to the bottom and actually work my way up. Powerless, the power struggle is real. So this person could have some realizations that they feel a little powerless to this. But we do have this guy climbing up a rope. But again, it's this vibe of like climbing to the next thing, putting in the effort to get somewhere. Like not everything is just handed to you. Sometimes you have to work for the things that you want and the things that mean something. All right, let's do one more from this deck. This one. Fighting emotionally to detach, but not winning. So this person, they could have, you know, I feel like there's a realization around the emotionality in this connection, and how, you know, if they fought to detach from this, or they fought to be like, oh, I don't really have feelings again, especially if this started off temporary or seemingly was temporary. It's this person is having realizations that they can't fight these feelings. I can't fight this feeling anymore. That kind of vibe here, like really looking into their heart and seeing what their heart says. Like this girl's very, like, it feels like this little fish and this girl are having some sort of conversation. So it feels like this person is having this like kind of insightful awareness into their own emotions and what their emotions are trying to tell them. So, but with that said, let's look into some more feelings. Let's get, this deck is a little more feeling focused. Not all of them are, but that's what we're shooting for. So we can get some insight to some feelings. Any epiphanies around feelings? Anything that the viewer needs to know about feelings? Wedding rings, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. So there's some pretty big realizations around committed feelings. So I'm looking at, I mean, someone could have realizations they want to ask you to marry them, but overall energy of, you know, wedding rings as a sign is around commitment. So I feel like there's a realizations and the feelings, and this person feels very committed, and this could be like very long lasting love and devoted. All right, let's pull another one. What realizations around feelings? Date, meeting, getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting the date online. So this is about wanting to have that date, whatever that looks like. And in this context, we're looking at like setting a date, you know, actually like making plans, being romantic, doing something, setting some sort of date, you know, having a romantic evening is what this person's realizing. Like, I need to step up. It's like, I need to bring the flowers. I need to be committed. I want to do all the things, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's funny, this card has been on the bottom twice, and it says self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. We did have that. So some of them could have recently gone through, like, you know, some self-actualizations, some self-realizations where they haven't been showing up, and, you know, adjusting their own self-worth and self-value to realize that I do deserve a good relationship. I do deserve someone good in my life, and it's worth going after those things. Okay. So I want to see what is shifting. What is shifting in this connection? Can we get some insights to what is shifting? The truth, oh wow. So you guys have truth and trust has popped up twice. So the sharing of the truth. Oh, I wish I had my little, do I have my booklet for this close? No. I do not know what I did with the box for this. But I was going to read a little more into the book for this, but so the truth is shifting, the sharing of the truth. And we have, you know, this image is covering the heart and like sharing from the heart. So a truth is shifting. What else is shifting in this connection? Also, I feel very drawn into the eyes in this image. I feel like the truth of how things are being seen is shifting. Okay, what else is shifting? All right, we have mastery. Saraswati. I'm probably saying that wrong. But the mastery. And I think about mastery, and I think about putting in time, and you have to put in time and effort and devotion into something you want to master. So that's something that is shifting, like time and devotion to get something to like a master's level. So really, like, the truth and the intention feels like it is what's shifting here in this connection. Okay. So let's get some of our favorite song cards. So if you're new to my channel, I typically always pull song cards. So there'll be a message for you. Like, if you know the song, that's awesome. If you don't and you feel so compelled, that there's going to be a message in the lyrics. So pick one of the songs, look at the lyrics, and see what your person wants to say. So let's see, pile one song cards. I do typically pick a couple of them. You don't have to listen to them all, but pick up one of them at least. Can screenshot it when I'm done pulling. Okay, we have 3 Libras by Perfect Circle. That's about not being seen or not feeling seen. We have You Are Enough by Citizen Soldier. Just Like Heaven, The Cure. A Sigh Few by Juan Gabriel. I hope I said that right. I've never actually listened to that song. That's viewer suggested. Most of these are. And Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. So the guys, there are your songs. If you want to pick one, if you want to screenshot that, you make a little playlist, whatever you want to hear your messages from your person, to get into their head, see what they're realizing towards you. And let's pull some message cards. Let's go with this deck. So pile one's person, what do they want to say? What does pile one's person want to say? I'm in awe of you and your love. I wasn't completely honest and I regret that. We did have that shifting truth. I have so many regrets. I want you to be happy and loved even if it's not with me. Now that's an unconditional love statement, you know. Ooh, sorry, I dropped it on the ground. All right, addictions keep me away from you, from us. So there could be some realizations for some of them around addictions or things that keep them apart. Just remember, just like with the general readings, same with the messages, not all of them are going to fit for everybody, and that's okay. I don't know why the forces were against us. I know you're thinking about me and it excites me. I'm so lonely without you. You make my soul happy. And one more. I feel like you will always be the missed opportunity. We did have that 4 of Cups and wanting to move past that feeling of missing out or you know, being a missed opportunity. And then we have, there are so many things I wish I could change about our time together. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of advice for this connection at this time, and then I'll pull some confirmations for those that like the extra confirmations, names, letters, initials, all that fun stuff. So let's see, what's some confirmation, what is some advice at this time for this connection? We have the 8 of Swords. It says trapped. So be mindful of where you're feeling stuck or limiting beliefs around this. All right, and the 10 of Cups, which is, it says joy on here, which I'm going to give a nod to because that's my name. But This does feel like, don't allow to get stuck in your head. The swords are thinking this is very much stuck in your own limitations by your mind. And then we have this very Ten of Cups, which is follow your heart. So your guidance here is, maybe not trying to pick apart this with thoughts and just follow where your heart is trying to lead you with this connection. For some of you, that could be, towards this. For some of you, this may be away from this. I do feel like somebody is in this connection, and there's an appeal about wanting this person to like you so much, and as they're realizing it, that's great, but I don't know if your heart is in it. I don't know who that message is for. So there might be a need for you to follow your heart elsewhere. And if you're thinking this is the only person who ever, I don't know what this is about. This is so interesting. If it's for you, please take it to heart. It's like a message around not settling. If this isn't fully everything that you want, just because this person does like you and has some realizations and is going to be showing up, if it's not ultimately everything that you want, you need to follow your heart, okay? The rest of you guys, just don't get too trapped up in your limitations of your own mind or overthinking. Just follow your heart, be in the moment, do whatever your heart is calling you to do. Yes, there's risk in that, but typically with risk there is reward. It can go either way, but there is a need to follow your heart with this. All right, so let's get some fun confirmations. So if you're new, I typically pull initials, some attributes, just some things to help you know that, okay, this is indeed my person. So let's see, confirmations for those that enjoy that. We have a Mercury connection. So this could be a Virgo or a Gemini. You or them. There could be a very good feeling of communication between the two of you guys. How you communicate could be quite beautiful. This person also could do something speaking for a living. We have the 5th house, which is Leo. We have the 12th house, which is Pisces. And then we have another Leo. So a lot of Leo vibe, communicative Leo, possibly someone who's also a singer. I think about Leo being on stage, and Mercury with communication. Someone also could have had some hard endings in their life with this 12th house energy here as well. All right, let's get some attributes. Okay, pile 1. Extra confirmations for those who need it. Okay, well, someone's a bit of a loner. Detail-oriented. Spontaneous. Spying, so they could be keeping an eye on you, showing up in your stories, things like that. And tall, or there could be a significant height difference. Let's see. All right, we have Leo again. Leo is Leoing. We have a letter U came out. We have near water, so someone could live near water. We have X, so this could be your ex, or you guys know each other through an ex. We have the 6th house, which is Virgo, and then I have this hot air balloon, which could be pertinent for somebody. Hot air balloon. I always see hot air balloons and think about tattoos for some reason. All right, let's get some letters and see, maybe channel some names. But if you guys see a name that I don't see, just honor it. If whatever you guys see for you, even if I don't say it, it was meant for you to see, so take that. All right, let's get some letters. All right, so we have a U, an S, an M, a T, X, another M, so double letters, and Q. Hearing Misty, Musty, Steph, Stephanie, Steffi, Steven, Stefan, Stu, Thomas, Tomas, any ST names. Matt, Matthew, Mitzi, Quinn, mum. Maybe someone's mum. They call their mom. I mean, I guess it depends in the world where you are. Really not getting anything else, but if you see anything that is resonant for you, or if you need to borrow these letters from Leo, I don't know, for someone I feel like that's important. They're highlighting Leo, so maybe steal those letters if you need to, if it gives you that confirmation. So there you guys go, pile one. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Don't forget to interact with this video. It really does help me in the algorithm world of YouTube to let people know that this is a good video to watch. So like, subscribe, share, comment, all those things. I do really appreciate that. If you spent the time with me and you enjoyed this, that's a little free way to support me back. So I appreciate that. As always, I do personal readings. You can find the information in the description box, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. We are going over what have they realized, what recent realizations has your person had about you, the connection, anything else that they've had aha moments on. That's what we're going over. So you guys picked the clear quartz crystal here, as well as the Crow Tarot with this strength card. So we are going to start with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. For the rest of you that do enjoy the energy check-ins, let's start there. So the point of the energy check-in is for at least something, if not all of it, to ring true for you and your situation, just to help you know you're in the right spot. So let's see, energy check-in, pile 2. Check-in, pile 2. Energy check-in, pile 2. Energy check-in, pile 2. And energy check-in, pile 2. All right, let's see what we have, pile 2. So we have masculine, direction, movement, projection, giving. So a lot of masculine energy, a lot of doing energy. We do have a rocket taking right off, so that could be resonant for someone. All right, could feel like this is divine masculine, something like that is involved in this connection. We do have phantom lover or fantasy, so there could be showing up in dreams, a lot of daydreaming, fantasies, could be the person of your fantasies. Something about phantom lovers is not feeling quite tangible, so there could be something resonant for that with you as well. We have a pathway 35 with all these butterflies on this pathway. There's something about the path, this leading somewhere, this going somewhere, taking you on your next steps. There could be an actual like hike through the forest that could be resonant for some of you with your person. We have Virgo energy showing up. So Virgo is an earth element. We do have this earth-like picture. Life purpose is to hone it in your chosen craft. It says Virgos are hardworking, organized, intelligent, creative, and humble. They enjoy emotional connections, good food, and arts. Virgo is associated with Mercury. The negative traits are overthinker, stubborn, and overly critical. Number 17 could be important as well. So you or your person could be a Virgo. We do have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So there's love in this connection. This is a loving connection. And then we have denial, detached with love to clearly see the truth. Interesting. It's interesting that we have this as a love connection and then detach with love to clearly see the truth. So if this is a connection, there may feel a sense of denial on one side or the other. There may be a need to, if you're blinded by love, or there could be a blinding of love going on, needing to step away or detach from that in order to see something clearly, to see the path forward. There could have been a need to disconnect from this for a little bit to actually see things a little more clearly. So if any of that is resonant for you, let's jump in and see what your person's realizations have been. I'm going to put this strength card. This is associated with Leo, but we're putting this back in the pile. And let's see, what has this person realized? What has pile two's person realized? What does pile two's person realize? Okay, pile two, what have they realized? We have a Knight of Cups. This is usually a romantic action forward. What has this person realized? We have the Two of Wands. So we kind of have this energy so far that's coming out of taking action towards an emotional action and planning like towards the steps toward the future. We have the Seven of Pentacles, realizing what this person wants to invest in, where they want to spend their time, where they want to give their energy. Then we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled energy. It's checking off all the boxes. All right, let's clarify these to get an actual message here. So what's this Knight of Cups and these realizations? Queen of Swords. Okay, there's this person has gained a lot of clarity around what they want to go after and what they don't want. The Queen of Swords can also be about when someone's cutting something off very swiftly. So with this clarifying this Knight of Cups, it's like this person is realizing what they want to cut out and what they want to move towards, what they want to put their energy forward to. We have the Knight of Wands here. Really realizing they need to make inspired action towards you, inspired action towards this connection. If for some reason, for some of you guys, if this has never been like tangible, a relationship that hasn't gone anywhere, this is the energy of like putting intention towards this. All right, this Seven of Pentacles. This is Seven of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man can be about a pause. It's also about seeing things from a different perspective. So I feel like this person has had realizations around looking at what they're giving to this, looking at what they want to invest in this connection, what seeds they want to plant, so to speak. And then we have the King of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords, so counterparts here. And then the Four of Wands being the bottom of the deck. So the Four of Wands is celebration. It's foundational energy. It's coming together. It's celebrating. It's building a foundation. So I think that this person has had a lot of realizations around how they want to show up, how they want to move forward, how they want to spend their time with this connection, how they want to bring clarity, how the truth that they want to share. You know, we have these two cards, these two pivotal core cards around like truth and clarity, and they both are clarifying cards about our emotions. So I feel like this person wants to bring a lot of clarity around how they feel, what emotions that they're bringing in a very solid, stable way with this this Four of Wands energy. The Four of Wands can sometimes represent a marriage. It is the 1111 card for those on like the twin flame journey. That might be a signifier for you in this as well. So what is under here? Well, we have the Four of Swords, which is the card of inaction, and then we have the Star and the Sun. Wow. I think that this person has done a lot of healing, a lot of rest, but they want to come in a very solid way. They're very optimistic in their realizations, and they're looking towards coming towards things that make them happy. Then we have the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. This really feels like someone going towards, love, partnership, commitment, connection, foundation. Realizations around, my emotions, realizations, getting clear around getting my head and my heart on the same page is what this realization has come. And there's been some sort of flip in perspective that this person has had. It's going to look a little different for everybody, but there's been some sort of shift in how they want to invest their time, what they want to build for themselves, what they want to bring in, what they want to spend their time doing. So really, really good energy right now. Let's use our Epiphany deck to see what other realizations or epiphanies this person's had. Pile 2. Ooh. We have a deep spiritual awakening underway. So some of them, this Hanged Man could have been a deep spiritual awakening. You know, that Four of Wands energy can be associated with this very spiritual, deep connection. It's a very modern take on this card, but this could be this person really developing and seeing and understanding things in a new way. And then we have a false mask where this person hasn't shown up. They've realized where they weren't being themselves, they weren't being their true selves. They can no longer like fake life, so to speak. So I think that this person has had realizations around where they're being false, or they're not standing in their own authenticity. Unrevealed secrets. So this person has had realizations around secrets that they've kept. We have denial. Some of them could have been in denial about this connection. So it's almost like unrevealed secrets to themselves. You know, this person is having a lot of clarity around their emotional state. And, you know, sometimes maybe our own emotions can be a secret to ourselves if we're unwilling to look at, you know, on what our emotions are trying to tell us. Some people are so disconnected from their emotions. A lot of that's trauma-based, but because their emotions weren't a safe place to be in, you know? So I feel like this person is working through all of that, possibly because of this deepest spiritual awakening, really looking past that and realizing a lot of stuff about themselves. All right, let's do some feeling check-in. All right, let's see. Let's see, what are any realizations around feelings? I mean, I think we already have that, but going along with my outline for this reading. So let's see. Death. This relationship is over, no second chances. Growth and transformation, what is dead is dead. Interesting. So, I mean, somebody out there may be realizing that this relationship's just over. Take that for how it fits. The rest of this doesn't fit with that. So there is something, you know, I think about the death, and the death card in tarot is all about death and rebirth. Now, this card does talk a lot about like no second chances. Maybe you have told them that I'm done, no more, this is over, and maybe they had a full realization on how serious you were, you know, but it does say grow and transform. So it's like, realize that I can't continue on the way that I was. I do have to let the old version of myself die and be over with. So, but take that for how it fits. You know, it does say the relationship's over. Again, it doesn't really mesh well with the rest of this. I'm not going to throw away a whole reading because of one line on a card, just being honest. But if it fits for you, take that. But let's continue. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. This also could be what's dying is outdated thinking, conditioning, overthinking this. You know, the past is what this feels like. It's again, letting go of something from the past, letting go of the old way of being, that false mask. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. So some of you could be mirroring each other. Maybe some of you guys have been through a recent, you know, awakening or another level of it. Here, I just heard a Ram Dass quote through my head. I'm going to butcher it. I'm not going to say it exactly right. So if you know this quote, I'm sorry if I say it a little wrong. But it's, we are all just walking each other home is what just popped into my head. It's something, it's very similar to that, if it's not that. And this pathway is bringing me. So I don't know if someone is into Ram Dass or that's a pertinent saying or quote. We're all just walking each other home. Again, I could be saying it a little wrong. But I feel the need to share that. We do have the butterfly, another transformative kind of energy popping up here. So the realizations around transformation is really coming in with this pile. So evolving, growth, new phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So, Yeah, I do feel like this person's had a lot of realizations around where they weren't showing up, what needs to die, what is old, what they need to let go of. You could be holding up a mirror to them. Maybe you have already been on this path of healing and change, and now they're following suit. They're stepping into that. Maybe they're in denial for a long time, and then they're finally, stepping up and realizing. Maybe this is a long time coming for some of you. All right, so I want to see what is shifting. What else is shifting in this connection? Pile 2, what else is shifting? Co-creation. So this person is shifting into a vibe of co-creation. We have Spider Woman. Think of spiders and creativity and work and putting in the work, even if it, no matter how many times they have to. I think about a spider building a web at night just to get it erased in the morning, and it does it all over again, But this person, what's shifting is they're ready to co-create in their life. All right, let's see what else we have. It's shifting. New beginnings. So there is some sort of new beginning, new phase, new restart. What's dead is dead, but to be reborn anew. And we also have forgiveness on the bottom. So there's a shift in forgiveness, forgiving a situation, asking for forgiveness, needing forgiveness, realizing that I need to apologize. That's a shift coming in for somebody as well. All right. I'm going to move into some song cards. So if you're new here with these songs, if you know the song, awesome. If you don't and you feel so compelled, pick one of the songs and look at the lyrics. There'll be a message for you there. So song cards, pile 2. Song cards, part 2. We have Glimpse of Us by Joji. We have Craving You by Thomas Rhett. Wide Awake by Lacuna Coil. It's funny, the people that suggested this one, they were in my head just like a second ago and that came out. So it's interesting. I have a client that suggested that. That's why it sticks in my head a little bit more. We have The Scientist, Coldplay. And then Style by Taylor Swift. That was a fun confirmation. So if they know who they are. So they can be like, hey, I was in pile 2. All right, anyways, let's get some message cards for you. Feeling very driven to use the shadow and light message cards. So pile 2, what does the person want to say? What do they want them to know? You challenge me in ways that make me grow. You're my secret inspiration. I don't deserve you. I found safety in the silence between us. Woo. I want you to believe in me again. I'm ready to let my guard down with you. I contradict myself and give you mixed signals. I judged you too harshly. We did have that Virgo energy, which is about being overly critical at times. Sorry, Virgos, but you guys can do that. Usually of yourself, though. Anyways, I'm trying to be deserving of you. My childhood was difficult and it still affects me. And I'm trying to bury my love for you. All right, I want to use another deck for message cards. Oh my goodness, if I can just grab this deck and not another deck with it. Okay, whoops, still did. I don't know why this happened. I'm still going to take that one, just even though it was a one-off. All right, let's see. I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. I just have to do something else right now. Please understand. My heart is telling me just do it. We did have that Knight of Cups, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, or not Wands, jeez, 9 of Cups. My brain is mushy, guys, sorry. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. I need more time to figure things out. I've thought a lot. I thought a lot about you lately. I have a question. This is a one-off. I should know this with crystals. What crystal, anyone who's a crystal connoisseur out there, what crystal is good for blocking like EMF, I think it's EMF, high energy kind of stuff. So I recently moved, and my wall here is right against like where all the power boxes are. And whenever I come into this room, I start getting very like blah head. And I want to kind of put some crystals in this corner to kind of block that. If anyone knows, drop that in the comments, please. Okay, sorry, that was a sidebar. It just popped in my head, and I feel like maybe someone listening to this might know. I think shungite is good for that. And I do have a shungite angel somewhere. I'm still unpacking all my stuff. I need to put it in the corner to block that, but I do definitely feel, and they just did a bunch of work on this wall, on these power boxes, and changed a bunch of them out. Anyway, sorry. Okay, thanks for bearing with me on that. All right, next I am done with this part of the reading. I'm going to get some advice for you guys. So what is some advice for pile 2 at this time? What's some advice for pile 2 with this connection? Hecate, which is the in-between. Maybe looking at all sides and maybe somewhere being in between. You know, there might be a need for compromise or, you know, balance somewhere in between. You know, being too rigid one way or the other might not be the answer. Let's see, what else? Advice. Romantic love, Aphrodite. Following your heart, you know. Whatever your heart is telling you. Good, bad, ugly, in between. Following that. You know, not being too rigid either way, but just following your heart. There's no need to like overthink things. And then we have also the future. So focusing on the future that you want to bring in. Does this connection, does this person, how this person is showing up right now, does that align where you want your future to go? You know, and not accept anything less than that is always good advice. All right, so let's move into some confirmations. So let's see. For those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. Okay, so we have 1111. There's your 1111 card again. But this is 11th house would be Aquarius. I always forget North Node or South Node on this. North Node, South Node. There could be nodal connections if you're into birth charts or synastry charts, or it could be a nodal connection with this person. We have the 9th house energy of Sagittarius here, so travel, distance, higher education could be involved in this as well. Also could be some online connections here with the 11th house. All right, we have smart and then street smart. So this person is smart and street smart. A reader, so they could be a tarot reader, avid reader, good at reading people, or this could be you. And then we have very attractive, so not just mildly attractive, but very attractive. All right, let's get some more. Those that need extra confirmation. All right, we have bookworm, so this would be an avid reader. We have Gemini showing up. We have an African connection, or Africa. We have intense eyes, so intense eye connection. The wheel here, this little gear, so someone could be into mechanics or into how things work or working on things, or just liking to know the inner workings or needing to know how the insides of things work. Then we also have the parrot, so something repeating, something repeated cycle. We have Sagittarius again showing up, and Libra also. All right, let's get some initials or letters or names. Let's see extra confirmations for those who need it. Pile 2. Ooh. All right, we have an I, an X, an O, a T, an A, B, another I, so double letters, an M, and a Z. Bot. All right, Bada. Maybe someone's into couponing. Tobin, Toba, Tobias. Maybe someone owns their own business. Toa, Tia. There's an aunt connection. Boz. T-Boz. Bam, Alabama. Tam, Tamara, Tammy. Tabby, Tabitha. Brian. Bait. Someone's into fishing. I'm hearing like Tasmania for some reason, so if that's a connection for you. Boa. Maybe someone has a boat. I'm going to say if you see your person's name, initials, something close or yours, please take that, even if I don't say it. Always honor what you see. I'm feeling a little foggy all of a sudden, hence why I asked about that crystal connection with blocking power lines or energy lines. Yeah, just notice that here or there, especially since they replaced a couple of the things the other day. So anyways, there you guys go. I appreciate your guys' insight for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share. That does help YouTube. This is a YouTube video. See you guys, I'm so off. Wow, okay. I feel like fried brain all of a sudden. Help YouTube know that you guys do enjoy this. I always appreciate this. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 3. You picked this Knight of Wands from the Orion's Animal Tarot, as well as the Skeleton Key. And we are going over what have they realized, what recent or current realizations, epiphanies has your person had about you, the connection, or anything else. Kind of whatever comes up with whatever they've realized as of recently. That's what we're going over. So I'm going to start with an energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. If you enjoy the energy check-ins, let's start there. So the point of the energy check-in is to help you know you're in the right spot. So something, if not all of it, should ring true for you, or something should really stick out just to help you know if you're in the right spot. So energy check-in, pile 3. Energy check-in, pile 3. Energy check-in, pile 3. Energy check-in, pile 3. All right, let's see what we have for you, pile 3. We have dreams, messages and dreams and visions. So there could be a dream connection. Your person could have recently shown up in your dream, or they could have told you that you've been in their dreams. Maybe you're the person of their dreams. But dreams are related, are connected. We do have long-term, interesting. So 2 of these wanted to come out. We have long-term and party of 1. Maybe someone has been solo for a long time with these coming out. They don't have to be associated. There could be just different. Some of you guys connect with the long term. Some of you guys connect with the party of 1. That's interesting. So I wasn't going to pull more than 1 for each deck, but 2 wanted to come out from that. And it was a long term and then party of 1. All right. We have forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So there could be a recent forgiveness, asking of forgiveness, a need to forgive here in this connection. We have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun and flirting. Wanting to date. We have the 7th house of relationships. So 7th house is ruled by Libra, so there could be a Libra connection. But the 7th house represents one-to-one relationships, including marriages, romantic partners, business partners, and even enemies. The number 34 could be resonant. But, you know, this relationship, this feeling connected here in this energy check-in. And then we have change. We have this car. It looks like someone's packing up the car to get ready to move. So there could be a recent move for some of you. The number 9 may be important here. Packing up and going. We do have the chair on the back of this car. What old movie show is that? Is that Beverly Hillbillies, where they move, or like someone's riding in the rocking chair in the car? I have no idea. If you know what I'm talking about, maybe that's resonant for someone. But a change, things shifting, things changing is coming. Maybe there's been a big recent change in how people are showing up in this connection, going from one way of being to another way of being. If any of that is resonant for you, let's jump into the tarot. Move your little key over here. The key could be important for some of you. We do have that Knight of Wands, which would be intensity, attraction, things like that. I am going to put him back into the pile and see what pops out. So pile 3's person, what have they realized? What did they realize in this connection? What does pile 3's person realized? What have they realized? What recent realizations has this person had? We have the Devil. So this person could have some recent realizations around, you know, any toxic behaviors, addictions, obsessions. Maybe they realize how obsessed they are with you. This is associated with Capricorn for a sign. There also could be some work connection for some of you. Capricorn is associated with the 10th house, which is career. But realizations around the devil or devilish traits. We'll clarify that in a little bit to see. But let's see what else we have. What realizations? The 7 of Pentacles. This person has had some realizations around how they're investing their time. I feel like the 7 of Pentacles is coming up in every reading today. So a lot of people have realizations around, yeah, what they're putting their time and effort into. We have a 9 of Wands. This is a realization around not wanting to give up, wanting to stand through no matter what challenges are thrown their way. We have the Queen of Wands. Some realization around some passion, some drive. Again, possibly some obsession. Maybe someone's obsessively dreaming about you. Or you're showing up in their dreams a lot and it's like, okay, I can't not think about this person. All right, let's clarify this Devil. The Queen of Swords. So it feels like this person's having some realizations around some stuff that they need to cut out of their life. Possibly some toxic habits, toxic traits. The Queen of Swords is about clarity, but sometimes she's about cutting things right off, right? So with this combination and the theme of this question, it really does feel like this person's having realizations around what they want in their life and what they don't, what they need to cut out, you know. So if you have a person that's dealt with a lot of, you know, just toxicity, toxic traits, toxic behaviors, habits, so on and so forth, it feels like this person's gaining a lot of clarity around what they want to keep in their life and what they want to get rid of. Also, I feel like someone has a toxic friend or an extra person that they are trying to like cut out of their life. Okay, I have the 10 of Wands. So the 7 of Pentacles is that realization around where I'm putting my time and effort. The 10 of Wands is responsibility. It's heavy. It's heavy energy. So there's a realization around what this person carries, if they carry too much or things that aren't theirs. There's realizations around what's important or what they should hold on to. I'm going to one more clarifier for the 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Temperance. Yeah, I feel like this person is having a lot of realizations around imbalances in their life and what they need to bring into balance, what they need to let go of, when they need to carry more of. So if they've been, you know, like maybe even a workaholic, or where they have, invested too much time into responsibilities and having less time for fun and play, it feels like I realize where I need to bring my life into harmony and where I need to balance. So if you're maybe, talking to this person that devotes so much time into work and they're workaholic, it's realizations around that. All right, let's, this Nine of Wands. Page of Swords. I feel like this person's having realizations around where they've been stubborn and where they need to be more of a student of life, where they need to, start over fresh, have a new perspective. If you are dealing with someone who has a tendency to not always hear you out or be a little stubborn or set in their ways, I do feel like that's something they're realizing they need to shift. The Tower. Yeah, it does feel like this person has had so much going on, and they recognize if they continue on this way, they are going to lose everything. For some of them, they could be losing, you if they continue about this trait, because ultimately this person's having realizations around what they want to bring in their life, what they want to have long term. This Ten of Cups is the happy life, happy family, like where I want to bring love into my life, where I want to nurture those things, where I want to, what I want to bring into my life. And it's a feeling of like moving from, being so serious into trying to balance things and being more playful and fun and happy in their life, and where they need to like lighten up a bit. So some of you guys could be like already in a long-term relationship where this isn't like where someone needs to realize that, oh my gosh, this is the person I love. This feels more aligned with someone realizing that how they've been, they can't continue this for much longer, or else they're going to sacrifice things that mean a lot to them. And that could be you, we have the Empress here. So this person is realizing, things about what they want to create in their life, what they want to bring, the beauty, I think about Empress being associated with the planet Venus, and the planet Venus rules how we love, who we love, what we love. And so there's realizations around that, and how do I want to be, how do I want to show up, what means a lot to me, what is my Ten of Cups, and am I being so serious, am I being so focused, am I being so stubborn that I'm going to lose it all, and I don't want to lose it all. We have an Eight of Wands. So this is coming in rapidly changing, a quick change, and this person recognizes that I need to change, and I can't continue on this way. We have the King of Cups. So this person's like, I need to be connected with my emotions on a deep emotional way. We have a Four of Wands, realizing that where my foundation has been faulty and where I need to adjust that. Eight of Cups, what is my heart's desire? I need to leave behind the things that no longer serve me in order to move towards where I want to go. So I feel like this person is very much at a pivotal time in their life. Some of them just could have so much on their plate also, but it's a realization that I can't continue on this way. And I really need to focus on what is the most important thing to me. All right, I'm going to use our Epiphany deck to see what other realizations that this person's had. Caught up in the emotions. So they realize how much their emotions are here. I feel like this person may have avoided them for a long time, or maybe escaped them. They've been addicted to escapism with that devil energy there. But they realize that they have been really caught up, or their emotions are catching up with them. You can't ignore them forever. And the person's also realizing where they are living in fear. Maybe a fear of being vulnerable, a fear of putting their heart out there, a fear of love. And then devotion, hopelessly devoted to you. So they've had a realization around what is important to them and where do they need to devote their time and energy to. Okay. So yeah, for that person that's dealing with this workaholic, and maybe you've been like, hey, I need attention to, this person's had a wake-up call around that for sure. All right, let's see a little more, some insight into a little bit of feelings, any realizations there. Love, wow. Unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction. Yeah, there's been definitely some realizations around what they love and where love is taking them. I kind of love this image that kind of like draws you in. So it's like where love is leading them, or where their heart's trying to take them. Backstabbing, heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. So there's been realizations around, you know, if they have been, you know, if they need to ask for forgiveness, if they've stabbed you in the back, where they've caused heartbreak and pain, they've had realizations around them. Or if they are holding on to things in their life that are causing them heart and pain, and they're having a lot of realizations. Or also if they have people in their life that aren't good for them, it's recognizing where like these people that they may think that have the best intention for them really are stabbing them in the back. Then we also have the coffin, which this coffin is, it says new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic ending. So, you know, we had the Tower, we have the Devil. You know, this person is having a lot of realizations around what they need to get rid of, what they need to let go of in order to have new beginnings, what they need to allow to die in order to move forward. So it really does feel like this person is like on a precipice of change and shifting for sure. All right, and this doesn't feel minor. It feels pretty big in the connection. Maybe that's really needed for some of you. All right, let's see what else is shifting in this connection. What else is shifting for pile 3? What is shifting? Revelations. So the realizations are shifting. How they're viewing things, how they're seeing things, how things are showing up, how their things in their view are changing. So that is shifting. These realizations are all changing them. These revelations are shifting and changing them. Inexperience, Persephone. So this person, what's shifting is they're recognizing where, you know, I think about an experience and not putting the time into something, like where they need to shift and be, again, more of a student of life kind of thing, to start anew. And the willingness to walk into something that they're inexperienced on. Maybe this, you know, approaching things from an emotional standpoint is new for this person, and that's a shift. And that's they're okay with stepping into the inexperience. We have forgiveness on the bottom here. So that shifting is, we've had forgiveness twice, where it's like asking for forgiveness or recognizing maybe if there's just forgiveness needed in this connection, is the shift. All right, let's move into our song cards. So if you know the song, cool. And if you don't, and you feel so compelled, look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you there. We already had 2 fly out. So we have Amazed by Lone Star, Amber 311. I always feel like there's an Amber watching when that one pops out. Someone's name is Amber. Okay, we have X Factor, Lauryn Hill. Let's see. By Your Side, Sade. And Wish You Were Here, Florence the Machine. I always want to give a nod to Pink Floyd too. They have a song, Wish You Were Here. I think there's a couple artists that have that song title. So if that ever happens too, like if a song pops up and you know a song by a different artist, that's the same title, take that for yourself. That's your own specific message. All right, let's get some message cards. All right, pile 3. What does this person want to say? What does pile 3's person want to say? I left when I saw you with someone. Okay, that's interesting. Take that if it fits. Same with these, with the general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not all the messages are going to fit for everybody. Don't force something basically to fit if it doesn't. I'm afraid to contact you. You let me down. And I wonder how you feel. I can't stop thinking about you. hide my feelings. You were the best thing in my life. The timing just wasn't right for us. I could be myself with you. I don't want to know. There's something they don't want to know about. Okay. I left you before you could leave me. I know I crossed the line with you. I wish I treated you better. Sorry, I'm seeing a certain deck in my head, so I want to pull some cards from that. Oh, I bury myself in work to forget you. That's funny. It came from this deck, but it was stuck in a different part. Okay, that's that workaholic person. I'm thinking of you. I think about marrying you. This connection is spiritual. I made the wrong choice. My life is in shambles right now. I want your touch. It's hard for me to tell you how I feel. The karmic is blocking our connection. I feel powerful when I'm with you. I'm feeling insecure. I only want to be with you. You are my soulmate. And I can't get you off of my mind. All right, let's get some advice. Let's see. Let's grab us some advice from here. We might grab some more advice too, but what's some advice for pile 3? Advice. Flow. Rhea, 44. There's a need to go with the flow. Go with the flow of how you're feeling. Go with the flow with your emotions. Some advice for pile 3. Communion and miracles. So Ishtar, Mary, and Rhea. I think about communion and connecting and taking communion, but miracles, you know, expecting miracles. We have, oh, interesting. We have 24, 34, and 44. Not sure if that's resonant for somebody. 24, 34, 44. Literally, someone sees someone taking communion, but accepting miracles, going with the flow, expecting the best. And until that shows up, just honoring like what you need and taking what you need in your life. I know that sounds really interesting or different of a message, but hopefully whoever that's for makes sense. It's definitely channeled, but it's not completely making sense to me, but I'm just gonna share it. All right, any other advice before we get some confirmations? Well, geez, okay. We have an Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. And we have offering here. So go back to community. Like if this person is offering you something, there is a choice to take it. There is a choice to take this offering, this new beginning, and really like focus on what you're trying to bring in, what connection, what partnership you want. And a 10 of Keys for your long-term goals. So think long-term. Think about what you want in this connection or any connection and go towards that. Anything that's not that, don't accept it. But think about what you're trying to bring into your life, what beginnings you want in a long-term way. But also come in a very secure way. If you've brought your own toxicity in this connection and has caused issues, come in a more secure, solid way of how you want things to be moving forward. All right, let's get some confirmations for those who like extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. This is kind of just for fun, but I like doing this. So, all right, for those in pile 3 that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, So we have 12th house energy, so Pisces energy. We have Aries energy, 1st house energy. 5th house energy is Leo. And then we have, it's either the North Node or the South Node. I always get them mixed up, but we'll say nodal connections, where you're going, where you've been, kind of vibe with this person, past life connection, future connection, those kinds of things. December, January, or May also may be important. Let's see. Intense eyes or intense eye contact. Athletic or fit. Moles or freckles. So someone may have distinctive moles or freckles. Someone may have had a very hard life. And intriguing. All right, let's get some more. Those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. All right, we have Sagittarius and Scorpio showing up to the party. We have a camera, so someone could be a photographer. There's very nostalgic, a lot of memories, looking at photographs or taking pictures, or someone looking at your stories as well. Or your social media is kind of how that feels. And then we have slow, so someone could be slow moving. And then we also have Gemini. All right, let's get some letters. So this could be someone's initials, locations, your person's name. If you see it and I don't say it, please take it. It's meant for you to see. Let's see. Pile 3 confirmations. Wow, okay. We have an N, a B. So I instantly want to say Ben, Benjamin, Benny. T, G, B. Double letters could be important. Wow, yeah, because we have B, B, N, N, G, G. And, oh, triple letters with N. So someone could be the third also, or a junior. I didn't get any vowels, so we got to buy some vowels. I want to say Jen and tonic. Jenny, Jennifer, Gwendolyn. I don't know. I'm not getting too many because I don't have any vowels. So I'll just take, if you see your initials, your person's name, something close, something that sparks something in you to give you a confirmation, please honor that. As always, I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video. Interacting with this video, does let YouTube know that you did enjoy this video and helps them push it to other people. In turn, makes my time, spending all of my time doing these, that much more helpful. And it's a free way to support any of the tarot readers that you watch. So never forget to, interact, even if it's just a like. It does really, really help us out here in YouTube land. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information on the description box below. And as always, thank you guys so much for being here and allowing me to read for you. So have a good one. Bye.